What is up, locker heads? I am coming back with a series we haven't done. Wow, we haven't done this series in a while. I think since the first live auction we did with Don, when we found the Razer headphones and keyboard that we ended up selling. And what this is, the storage locker spotlight for you guys that don't know, is we try to take an item that we found in the lockers that came like after like the video came out, and it might have been in the video for a second or two, but it didn't really get the recognition it deserves. We know a lot of you guys, ask questions about stuff, and some will be like, oh, those were these, and they didn't say like what they were worth in the video. And sometimes it's just because there's a lot of stuff to go through. And so these were two of the more exceptional pieces we found in episode 36 with Garage Guy Eddie, which is currently actually doing very well. It has a lot of views. It got like 50,000 views almost, and it's only been about a month and a few days since its release, so it's doing really well. And it had all those computer stuff in it, and did have some box, and we talked about some of the Jordans. But these were two of the items in it that didn't really get any really talked about. Maybe slightly, but not the thing that they deserved. So let's start off with the Ugg boots. Oops. These are called, and they're actually really nice. They're in really good condition for Uggs, because most Uggs, when you find them, they're a little dirty, but nothing too bad. And the insides are very nice. These are called Cardy 2, I believe. And the basis of them, or premise of them, the Cardy 2 boots. And the basis of them is, they're supposed to almost be like a sweater. They are kids' boots, or kid-size boots, because I know that some women have very small feet. And some men, I don't judge. Whoever wants to wear whatever. But like, as you see, the bottoms are really in decent condition. There's like a little bit of dirt here and there, but nothing that can't come off with a little TLC. And they don't smell at all. They smell like, fabric. I don't see any damage on any of the lines or anything. Nothing major. Just some stuff from wear. And on eBay, because of the smaller size, they do sell for less. If they were new, they would be like $130. But used, they go for anywhere from $35 was the lowest I saw, all the way up to about $60 or $70 used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the bidding for them at $35 or $40. I haven't decided yet, because I have to look at the shipping prices on the other ones as well. So I'm gonna start them at $35 to $40. And because one thing that people don't realize either when you're selling stuff, especially in the videos for us, especially I think it was episode 13, people were like, oh, all those sneakers are worth so much more. But when you really look at the condition, they're not. Because the two things that play a major factor, especially with sneakers and clothing, is size and condition. Like almost anything, but size. If it's too small or too big, your market is very limited for people that want it. And especially if it's like a niche item or like special. And then condition. Like a lot of those sneakers had decent, like the leather work and everything was pretty good, but the insides and stuff was a little bad, so they weren't worth as much. And we give, when we do this, we give estimates of what stuff to sell for, because we've had times where we've estimated something at $50 and it sells for $200. And sometimes we estimate something at $200 and it sells for $50 or $70. But let's get into the next item. This one I actually looked up for a while. The reason why this video didn't come out faster was because I wanted to make sure this was completely legitimate Michael Kors bag, and it ended up being. We were able to find out all the markers to show that it was a real one, and this is the Michael Kors Jetset bag. It is a little damaged. It was used and a lot and loved, but it was taken care of. There is only a small little rip right there. I can't even barely see it on here. If you look very closely, it's right there. Right there. And otherwise the bag is in very good condition. It was used though, So it's like used a lot, but it otherwise, like the handles are just a little beat up where it was held. But otherwise, it is in really nice condition compared to a lot of the purses we find. A lot of the purses we find are very beat up. The hard thing with this one, I was able with pricing, was I was not able to find many of them used. And the ones that were used maybe once or twice, and they still have all the original box and everything. As you can see in here, it's pretty clean. You know, it's not perfect, but that's because it was used, like I said. I asked Alyssa if she wanted it. It wasn't really her style. So, we are going to be selling this on eBay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start the bidding at $40 on this item. And hopefully it gets bid up. Because the only ones I was able to find that were used on eBay were still going for around like $100, maybe more. Maybe some a little less, but mostly more. And, like I said, though, those had all the stuff with it. This is just a bag. We did look for maybe the box and stuff in there, but they didn't seem like people that really saved the boxes, because even the Jordans had no boxes. But, yeah. So, I'm going to put the links to these. Oh, these aren't on eBay yet. These will be on eBay within the next few days. What I'll do is on our Facebook, facebook.com/GamersLockersLife, I will put the links to these items in case you want to bid on them, because these are going to be up for bid. They're not going to be buy it now. Because the price on them is hard to judge, like, because they're not like in the exact condition that stuff was online or close to the exact condition. They're a little bit off of what the quality was online. So I like with stuff like that. I definitely like to do the bidding, because bidding will speak for itself. The item will speak for itself. So if anyone's interested in the next few days, probably like 2 or 3 days, they'll be up on eBay, and you can just go to Gamers Lockers Life, facebook.com/Gamers Lockers Life to keep an eye on it. And our eBay username is Darth Execute with 4 4s, so 4444. You just go and put, like, I think you Google username Darth Execute 4444, and it should pop up. Every time I put the link, for some reason, it just doesn't work right, so I stopped doing that, and I just tell the people, like, my username. But thank you guys for watching. There will be more of this to come. Like I said, it's been a little crazy with everything, but we are moving into the new house next Saturday. It's confirmed. All the mold is gone and everything. So we are going to be doing this more. You know, give some airtime to, you know, a lot of the items that just didn't make it into the video, but were there. Because I know a lot of you guys like these things, so I like to give you guys as much as possible. And thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you guys would pay for it. And if there's anybody that might want to buy it from me and give me an offer through, but I only do it through eBay, so if you want to do it through eBay, let me know and we can work something out. See you guys next time. Bye.